The soft hum of Nairobi traffic filled the evening airs as DJ Dibul stepped out of his car and walked towards the studio entrance. Cameras were already flashing, journalists shouting his name, and fans whispering as they recorded the video on their phones. For days, his name had been trending again, but this time he was the center of a storm he never expected. Inside the building, the mood was tense. The interview he was about to do was the most anticipated in the country. Allegations erupted online, claiming that actress and influencer Dorea Chege had assaulted him. Memes, hashtags, and dramatic TikToks were circulating everywhere. Everyone wanted to know what really happened. Debul took a deep breath, adjusted his jacket, and walked into the studio. "Welcome, DJ Dibul," the host said, her voice calm but curious. "Tonight, the nation wants to hear your side of the story." The cameras went live. Dibul leaned forward. "Thank you. I think this time people heard the truth." The most nodded. "There have been claims that Dorea Chege physically attacked you. Photos are circulated online. People are confused. What really happened?" For a moment, Dibul closed his eyes. He looked tired, exhausted. Even then, he began. It started about 2 weeks ago," he said. "Dorea," and I quote, "Dorea and I were working on a project together, something small for social media. We had planned to shoot the final scene at her place. Things were normal. We were just laughing and planning content." He paused, letting the silence settle. But later that evening, he continued. "A misunderstanding happened. A stupid blowout of proportion misunderstanding." The host leaned in. "What kind of misunderstanding?" Dibul said. "A fan sent me a message, just a casual message, but Dorea saw the notification pop up and thought it was something else. She got emotional, words were exchanged. It was pretty, I won't lie." Netizens watching the live storm flooded the comments, and I will quote this way: "So it was jealousy? Did she really hit him? Dorea is quiet. Why?" Dibul turned to the camera. "Let me be clear. Dorea did not beat me the way people are saying. Yes, we argued. Yes, voices were raised. But those photos online, those were from an event I attended earlier that week, where I had an allergic reaction. People used them and twisted the story." The host blinked, so viral photos were connected to that day. "No," DJ Dibul said firmly, not at all. But once the story caught fire, people believed anything, and because Dorea is a public figure, it blew up." He took a sip of water. "What happened next?" the host asked. "Dorea called me the next day," Dibul said softly. "She apologized for the argument. I apologized too. We resolved everything politely. But by then, social media had already turned the misunderstanding into a scandal." He shook his head slowly. "You know," he added, "people forget that celebrities are human. We fight, we disagree, we get emotional, but that doesn't mean violence was involved." The host looked surprised. "So why didn't you clear air earlier?" Dibul sighed deeply. "Because I was scared. The internet was already attacking me, attacking her, attacking our families. I didn't know what to say without making things worse." He looked directly into the camera again, his expression sincere. But today, I want to say this. Dorea Chege is not a violent person. She didn't beat me. We just had a heated argument like anyone in his stressful moment. The comment section exploded, and I will quote, "So it was all exaggerated. People need to chill. We bullied Dorea for nothing." The host nodded slowly. "What do you want people to learn about this?" Dibul smiled sadly. "That rumors can destroy people, that we should vary before dragging someone online, and that sometimes silence isn't guilt, it's just fear." He leaned back. "Dorea and I are okay," he said. "We have spoken, we have forgiven, and I hope everyone else can move on too," he said. The interview ended, the cameras turned off. The room felt silent. Outside, the world was already reaching hashtags, lifting narrative, changing, apologies rolling in. But the first time, it was DJ Dibul's felt light. He had spoken his truth.